Greetings from Asbury Park, the old casino building and powerhouse. Off to your left would have been the Palace building, but was brought down, and they're building condominiums. As you see, they're almost completed and they will be occupied soon. But my problem is they still have stuff to build. Like that building there used to be the M&K Liquors, as well as a dance club. Now they're doing reconstruction on the old building and trying to bring it back to its historic glory. So that should be within the next 2 years. And we'll be able to get pictures of this here in a second, as soon as I walk down that way. This is Lake Avenue looking towards the casino building, with the new buildings going up that are condos and some storefronts on the opposite street, which is Cookman Avenue. Not too bad, but of course, what do they do first? Build residential zone, and then don't put any storefronts that'll go along with it as soon as people occupy the area. And then, as you saw, going around the corner is their security. For what? Only thing people care about is having jobs. Always put up homes first, and then, of course, then everybody moves after a year, and then it depletes. As you'll see, so many lots need to be worked upon. And as I found out, that tied to that building is the powerhouse, which is that little tower on the right-hand side. And that's the old casino building. And then you'll see other pictures of the convention hall where they had a lot of concerts. Lollapalooza was there one year. So, hey, certain things can happen in a place that's like dilapidated, decadent. There's so many words I can use. And the only bad thing that the people say is the gay people are taking over. Well, when they're business savvy and have money, who else are you going to cater to? Now, that white building used to be one of the good restaurants years ago. And I don't know if it is now like a gift shop. But that's Ocean Grove. Some of the hotels that people rent rooms so they can go out on the beach, which is not that great. And this building in the background by the bridge is the Ocean Grove Auditorium. I think it was built in like the late 1700s, 1800s. And people used to come down to the shore as they hang out like you would do in Saint-Tropez or any of those other cities in Europe that are right by the beach. And that's Wesley Lake, where they used to have the paddle boats and figures of swans and other birds of paradise. At one time, that used to be a garage, and in between that building there and the white building used to be the other bathhouse for the Ocean Grove side of the lake. Now, that's one of the things. Each of the towns is separated by a lake. Over the hump of dirt is the Empress Hotel, which has finally been restored so that then people can go ahead and rent rooms. They have a special of $200 for, I think, 3 days and 2 nights, which is kind of okay. But when there's nothing here during the winter, it's like so you can do the Valentine's Day thing. And that's one of the other apartment towers where some of the disenfranchised live, because there's no place to work around here, as well as no amusements. And that's one of the towers that other people live in. And there are just other buildings that are just going. Now, this area used to house not these condos, but the Palace Amusements. Then there was a XXX theater, which used to be a regular movie theater. And I think this is the street right here that nothing is on. That used to be the old Palace building. And now it's gone. And they do have memorabilia for the outside structure. There was a face that was painted called Tilly. We'll go ahead and get those pictures back up on the website for that. This place has got history, but when you allow it to go downhill, then what do you do? And this is the casino building. They've torn down the main structure so that they can redevelop it and make it look like it was in the day. You can see over the years of disuse, all the glass, they have to put in new glass, test out all the steel, new concrete, new bricks. And then this is the Asbury Park Boardwalk. Atlantic Ocean. That's what is known as a jetty to stop the waves from taking the sand. And they did do a project years ago putting the sand back. And that in the background is the old convention hall, Asbury Towers, and then the Berkeley Carteret. If you remember The Sopranos, there was a skeletal structure that was supposed to be condos but never went up. They finally imploded the building and they're going to redo it for the new condo project. Sorry for the wind, but across the street there is the infamous Stone Pony. Bruce Springsteen bought it to keep it because a lot of bands had played there. They got their start in one of the bars in Sayersville and came to Asbury Park. The Ramones played here, as well as Bruce Springsteen and East Street Band, and that's 2nd Avenue.